Welcome back guys to another Unity tutorial. In this tutorial you're gonna see how to make a nice inventory system. Sorry for being not consistent in uploading videos on YouTube. I'm really apologizing. So you see I have this. Let me just go quickly to the items. Okay, so I click on the I button, it opens the inventory. I press I again, it toggles the inventory. If I press this button, it also closes the inventory. Also if I press escape, it closes the inventory. Okay, there is buttons, those are described from the script, from the mechanic script. Over here you see escape button, and this escape and this key code I. These are the toggle functions on the scripts. Okay, that is inventory, and this is a delete key for the multiple items. Now if I pick up item, okay, I have picked up this item, I have this key. And if you want to make like this examine pickup script, you can just watch my video, that is will be in I button. Okay, there will be an I button over here in the video. You can go to that or search in my channel this, you can examine it, and if I take it, it adds an item in my inventory. If I click on the item, it shows this observer window. In the observer window it shows the item and name. You can also make a description also over here, or also if you want to like if you have like a code, like if like in a puzzle game or horror game, if you have like code on the behind of something, you can just make just write make a button also over here. And if you have like I have dedicated like these are the dedicated scripts for each items. You have to add scripts for each item. This is the dedicated script, so you can add a button over here. Then the user can also then examine it again by using the examine pickup script. And if I choose this battery, it does this. Let me just pick up this also. So I have 3 items in my script, and if I just click on these, it shows in the observer window. And if I just have to delete the single one, I press the delete key. That is in the wait a second, no, that is in the dedicated scripts for these. Over here delete, these keys are assigned from edit project settings. In the input manager, increase the number and write the same name, exactly same as in over here. And then just press make the positive button, like for the interact, that in, then I, then delete for delete key. That is all. You can also make I button also change to the tab button. Just may write it over here tab, then tab, write tab tab over here. I have just have key code in this one. In the mechanic script I have written key code on get key down key code. You can just write input get button down and your inv, you can write it. You can change name buttons according to your gameplay or whatever you wish. Also don't make all these changes in the game view, get exit of the game view. Also this button, if I click this, I would be able to delete multiple items, and here I see my list items are 0. And if I click this and opens inventory again, nothing happens, nothing is showing, and that is my inventory. Okay, so let's move on to the implementation. Before doing that, I'll tell you that I'm not making it with you guys. I'm not making a inventory with you guys. I have made it inventory because I am damn sure about that. If I just implement while making the video, I'll be forgetting something, and that won't be good. I'll definitely forget something, and that will be so much not good, and that would be not beneficial for you guys. So I have implemented it and checked it, and now I will just give you a go through how you have to do this. And the scripts also, there are like 9 scripts with the examine pickup script, because you also need a pickup script to pick up the item also. So, and these are the dedicated script for each item you have to add. Okay, let's give me an overview for the viewport. What you have to do for this inventory, you have to achieve this. Okay, so also make sure you watch each step carefully, because in developing I have a case with me. I have like waited 3 months for a solution for a single line of code, and I was so frustrated. So make sure you watch till end. and also watch a single second every single second. Okay, yeah, and don't worry about the script, those will be in the description link. You can go through and download it from the Google Drive. Also always remember to copy paste by making a new script and change their name, because there is a glitch when you copy when you just directly import scripts or just drag and drop files, there is some problem with the scripts. I don't know what it is, but there is some problem. Okay, also if I just let me just show you in the inventory. If I just press I, if I jump and press I and I just turn off inventory, I was in the air, cause I make the time scale to 0, so that if you have like a horror game and if a ghost is in front of you and you have to change like your guns and ammo and something, if you have to do that, then you have to make it times 0, and that is achieved from in the script over over in the mechanic script. Time scale to 0. This is the toggle for I button. When pressed I button, it makes toggle everything, or else it just makes it false for the escape and button. Okay, so let me just go for the viewport. How can you achieve this viewport window? Okay, make your UI folder or make UI game object and right click it, UI, add a canvas. Okay, this is the inventory canvas. Attach this okay, inventory canvas. If you have any questions or if I forget to tell something, I'm asking you to just write down in comments if I forget something or just you have some problems. Just copy paste all things, cause I may forget. There is low chance that I may forget anything that cause in the implementation of this system. So yeah, just write down in the comments, or if you have any ideas for future videos or something, you can just also write down in the comments. You have to attach this mechanic script and inventory manager script to the inventory canvas. Okay, then you can add a UI and go to image, then you can add a background image. Okay, so in the background image, that's just a simple image. And if I go to this, also if you have to like add a PNG images and something else, just you have to see, if you drag and drop your normal file, normal PNG, it would be like this, and this is not going good. So you have to do is make it sprite 2D UI and apply, so that would be like a PNG in the Unity, and it works definitely fine. So that is just the image, and that's the background image. You can select it for yourself or drag and drop your preference. That then go to inventory canvas, then UI, add a scroll view. Okay, if I add a scroll view and this inventory UI, that is all the same. Just in the scroll view there is scroll bars. I don't need a scroll bar in this one, so I just select none for these. This is elasticity. This is the scroll bar. I don't need any scroll bars, so I deleted these scroll bars. That is just viewport and content for this. Okay, this is just the background. This is the same as inventory UI for my case. This is the inventory for me. You can just, this is for the showing you guys. I'm deleting this. This is the scroll view. Okay, it has viewport and content, and this is the item prefab button. I'll move that to the okay, yeah. So this is the scroll view. This is the size of your, maybe let's just play the game. That would be much easier to show you guys how to do this, like what means what. Also let me pick up items. So this is the inventory. Okay, so this changes the size. If you want like a full size 1920 or 1080, you can change the size of this, your viewport. Okay, so if I make a viewport, what was it? Yes, this is 50. To this is a viewport. I'll show you what it does is, if I just add multiple items like this, you see the bounds are this box, not this box. The bounds are this box. This is because this viewport values, if I change it to like 80, maybe just do this 400, you see if I exceed it, it comes out of the range, and if I just do this 40, it just comes out of the box. So I have set it like accordingly, so that it comes up under my box. These are the 4 conditions you have to just change, so that you can make it like in your box, in your desired inventory. And yep, okay, let me just hold on those. This is for the box in which you have to show your also your scroll will be over here also, because your scroll rect is attached to this inventory. This elasticity is up to you, because if you want to make it like now it's moving and just going back to its position. If you want to make clamp, it will not move, or unrestricted, it will go like you are in space. Okay, so just I will do this elastic scroll sensitivity. All these things you can just uh, it's up to you. Viewport, the settings. Now it's content time. This is the cell size for each item. If I change this, you see 20, the cells are so small, and now this is too big. Okay, so make sure you have a square size. Also, before that, this is the background. You can also change background according to you. Maybe I have told you that before. Yes. So this is content, and in the content you also have to add, yeah, you can just add this. If you don't see it, you can copy paste my values, and if you see any tag or tags over also here, you must change those, or maybe yep, you have to, yeah, there is tag in this inventory item. Let's just go out of here. Now you see, you just right click in the content UI, add a button, text mesh pro, and then you see a button, then add your inventory button. Or also you can leave it empty if you want like items to show in like a PNG form. Leave it none. Okay, this is for the color for highlighting. When I select the item, highlight. Okay, so this is the basic button. You have to prefab this button. Also remember to add this tag inventory item. Just add tag, and then you will be able to add tag on the inventory. Then in this you see item icon. This item icon is shown when you add the item, and this item name is the item name when you add the item. So this names must be, the names of these two must be same as in over inventory manager over here, because the script will find out these names for their usage. Okay, so you have to do this. You have to change this name. Those must be same. Okay, you don't have to change it. Those must be same. And then after you have done this, assign, like you can change the width of your image also, and name also. Okay, they assign your positions according to your object. That is for this. And then if you have done this, drag your item prefab to over here, so that it will be a prefab. Okay, so just I don't want to make it twice. That is the item prefab. I will come up to the later, but you have to do with the item prefab. You see in the inventory canvas here values, this is the item content, this content item button over here. This is the close inventory button over here. FPS controller to block the movements when you open the script. Okay, so that if you see a void in front of you and you are pressing W also while opening the inventory, you see yourself died and you just blame the game developers. Inventory UI, yeah, this is the inventory UI. Yeah, this is the scroll view. Okay, this is HUD, text, and background. Background is this one. HUD is for disabling all the cursor and everything else while inventory is open. That is for a function for HUD. Now close inventory button is this simple image button. You just add this game object dot set active inventory UI. That is maybe that one. I don't think you need it. Game object dot set active. Maybe I don't think you need it, but because it's happening from the script only, or maybe you might need it. Whoever knows. That is just out of my mind right now. But I definitely know that it will not it will not create a problem with the script or system. Okay, that is the delete button for the multiple item selection, and it's text, and this is the observer text, and that is the observer sprite, observer image. Okay, you can leave it default, no need to add something right now because the script does everything. So this is how you implement in the viewport. Now I'll just come to the inventory, what we say, inventory folder that I have made a dedicated folder. Okay, so this is the inventory folder. This is the 2D prefab for your item. We don't need to change it because that's the same for the every item in the inventory. Or you can also change it. Okay, you guys can also change it for, like, you know, in some games I have seen it takes 1 block space, and there is some in some games it takes 2 block space for some items, and that's like you can change your items in over here. This is the script. These 5 are scripts. These 2 scripts you have to attach to the inventory canvas, manager and mechanic. Drop button script you have to attach to the delete button. Okay, you have to attach the scripts. This is the color when it changes, when the selected, it is selected. Icon you can also change it to your preference. Okay, these 2 scripts just you have to add it like this, but make sure before you adding these scripts you add these 2 before, or maybe this one before. Okay, this one first, this second, and maybe you can just add it all together, but also make sure you copy paste the contents of the script, not the script. Okay, these are the items. These items are only available if you add the script. This is script, items in script, create asset menu. You see, if you right click, create item, create new item, you will be only able to create this new item. Okay, when you added this script, okay, you will be only able to add this item. These are the dedicated scripts, each same. These 3 are same. These are for the each item. Okay, now I'll explain you logic. So what happens is, when you pick the item from the examine pickup script, let's move to the scripting part. When you add an item from the examine pickup script, okay, there is a variable over here, public items in item. Make sure you added this these 2 before. Okay, when you just right click and pick the items in your inventory, it edits inventory manager instance.add. It edits an item in your inventory list, and also make the time scale 1. That is just in the examine script. Okay, so that is the thing. And now when you do this, it goes to the manager. In the manager, it adds item over here in the list, and when the item is added, it changes the name and icon of the item, name and icon of the script. And these item name and icon, these are the for the from the viewport over here, and this name is taken from the this. When you add this, like create new item, create item, you see you have these values. Make sure you assign different ID for every value. This value, if you have like a pack of like medkit, you have like 3 medkit, you can assign this value, and then you can make function in the dedicated script. This is the icon of the that shows over here, and this is the name. Write exact name that you want to show over here. I'll just delete this item for right now. Okay, so this item, this items in script. Okay, and this is the item controller script that you just have to just write public items in item. That is not your problem. Okay, just make this script. Then when you, like, you know, when your item is added in the mechanic script, not in the manager script, it assigns an ID, it assigns a script, dedicated script, where you write over here to the item, so that when you click on the item, it shows different items, and if it is clicked, only that item is deleted from the list. That is the logic. Okay, delete single item, there is the logic over here. Where it is over here. Okay, to delete the single item, and to showcase the item for showcase the item in the observer window over here, it is code over here. Okay, basically most of the things I have covered. I have written these you know what we call these, yeah, the help instructions, or you can read this, you will understand it nicely. Or you have any problem, you can write down in the comments. Okay, so basically I'll show you how you can add a new item. Just add a new script, this like create C sharp, script, then add an item. Also there will be two of these. You have this lamp script, all of these scripts will be in the description, you don't need to worry. Okay, lamp script, then you go to lamp script, control A, copy paste all your items in your new item script over here, then assign values of this item, and then you go to the drop button for deleting, add this line with the script, your new script name dot drop on off equals on off for deleting multiple items. Okay, then go to inventory manager, add this with your id. If your new id is id equals 4, okay, then like if you have a new id, then go to this, change this to 4 and this to 4, this also to 4. These are the changes, and this is your new script name, that is your script, and this is also your new script. Okay, that is also you have to change. So these are the 4 changes. Maybe wait a second. Also if you selecting control A, you have to change this also, name also. Okay, that is the 4, that is only the, yeah, those are the 4 changes you have to do to add a new item to your script, to your inventory. So let me just go to the mechanic script. This is for toggle items, to toggle the cursor and time and etc. This is the opening from keyboard over here. If you want to make tab key, you can just copy paste this and write tab. Okay, so you can just, this is a toggle function, nothing much. This is the start, you just see to close some buttons and things when the when the game is run, when the game is started in the beginning. Okay, that is just the toggle, it calls this function. And this list items, when the inventory is open, it lists the items, those are in the list, so that user don't get much problem. This is the drop button script. Okay, it changes the color when there is no item in the inventory. It is default white, and also item prefab equals null, then on off equals 0. And this changes the value of here from every script. Over here it changes the drop off value from every script. Make sure you have public, so that a public script, so that also you have to make this public class, so that your inventory manager and inventory and drop button can access your script and these variables. In this on select, this is the on select, you have to add this I select handler and deselect, point click. On selecting the button, update showcase is done, you can observe your item. On deselect, your item is gone, and yeah. And on pointer click, and if you delete it while the drop button is on and if you delete the item, your what we say, your item will be deleted. This is for the single item, and if the drop button is on and you click on the item, the multiple items will be deleted from the inventory, and it removes instance remove item from our inventory manager. Over here, remove item from the list. And this is for the when the inventory is open, this is to show nothing at the observe window. Okay, and this is the same, these 3 scripts are exactly same, but the difference is just this battery script thing, just the name is different. Also you can assign your your preferred functions for each item for over here in the this. Or you have like, if you have like batteries and the flashlight is using like battery, you can just like delete the item when the time is over for the flashlight. You can do that. That's just the thing. Those are the scripts. Manager script, that is not much over here. Okay, that's the mechanic script to open and close the script. I also shown you how you can change buttons also. This is the examine script, pickup script. I hope everything is much is done. Hope you have guys found this video useful, and if you did, please hit the subscribe button and also press that like button. It really helps, it really does help. Signing off for now. If you have any questions, suggestions, or anything, you can just write down in the comments, except rubbish. Bye bye, see you in the next video. Tata. Do I forget something?